Who are the Ancient Pleiadians? Across the timelines of Earth's evolution, there have always been quiet guardians, beings whose presence is less about noise and more about frequency. The Ancient Pleiadians are among these. Their roles are not always seen, but is always felt. They are the angelic architects of remembrance, here to awaken Earth through presence, purity, and light. Many have referred to them as angels through the ages, but the Ancient Pleiadians don't just anchor in the Pleiadians, they anchor in many other starseed races too, the seeders, the designers, and also very often referred to as the blue ray energy. Not because they're blue, but because they represent the frequency of blue, which is new energy, but incredibly ancient. This is where the word blueprint, or the saying out of the blue, literally originates from. So who are the Ancient Pleiadians? The Ancient Pleiadians originate from the higher dimensional expressions of the Pleiades star system, as well as Arcturus and Sirius and many others, particularly realms that exist well beyond the 5D physical constructs. They are often associated with 9D and above, where form becomes fluid and frequency becomes identity. These beings are not new to Earth. In fact, they have been quietly supporting humanity for millennia, often acting as the whispers of divine remembrance during major epochs of transformation, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, ancient Egypt, and now again during Earth's current planetary shift. Their presence is not always recognized by sight, but by the way the environment changes when they enter. A deep stillness, a coherence, a remembrance. Their traits and appearance. Ancient Pleiadians are often described as luminous and transparent. Their bodies are composed of light, often appearing crystalline, opalescent, or semi-transparent, similar to depictions of the film The Knowing. If you search the movie The Knowing, or the end of The Knowing, end scene, this is probably the closest depiction that I have seen thus far that can somewhat explain their appearance. They're angelic in nature. Their frequency is soft, profoundly neutral, and heart-centered. They are often mistaken for angels because their frequency mirrors divine love. They're highly telepathic. They rarely use verbal languages and communicate through pure frequency, images, or emotional resonances. They're non-intrusive beings. They do not seek recognition or power. Their impact is energetic, and their influence often becomes clear only in hindsight. They're non-linear beings. They often defy timelines and logic. Their presence accelerates synchronicity and multidimensional healing. They tend to incarnate in bodies that feel physically light or ethereal. Many are empaths, sensitives, or children who seem to carry a wisdom far beyond their years. So what is their mission on Earth? The Ancient Pleiadians have incarnated on Earth as key points throughout history and continue to do so, often in human form that carries their original coding. Their mission includes holding the 0-point frequency. They stabilize neutrality and chaos, creating coherence around them without needing to speak in most cases. They're here to activate human remembrance. Simply being in their presence can awaken soul memory and heart reconnection in others. They transmit through presence. Their work is less doing and more about being. They anchor frequencies that ripple through the collective field. They're here to bridge dimensions. They're here to hold deep multidimensional awareness, help others move between timelines, realities, and versions of self with grace. They're here to guide planetary shifts, often drawn to sacred sites, key vortex points, or collective awakening movements. They play silent but powerful roles in Earth's transmissions. They serve as energetic midwives to new realities. Are you an Ancient Pleiadian? You may resonate with this lineage if you have always felt like you are here for something, but words never quite fit what that something is. You carry a deep, unwavering sense of peace even in moments of collective chaos. You often feel misunderstood, not because of what you say, but because of what you radiate. Others shift, awaken, or break open around you even without knowing why. You feel deeply connected to angelic realms, light codes, and the silence between sound. Your creations are very unique, and when they are shared with the world, they create an incredibly deep remembrance for people. Your purpose usually surrounds a completely open throat chakra, meaning that you could be a speaker, a singer, presenter, but people do not hear your voice. They hear the multidimensionality behind it. They hear the silent remembrance behind the sound that you create deep within their heart chakras. You are drawn to simplicity, neutrality, and high-frequency environments and feel drained by heavy density. You often avoid loud attention, preferring subtle influence and quiet impact. If these traits deeply resonate with you, you may carry the Ancient Pleiadian frequency. What is living as an Ancient Pleiadian on Earth like? Being an Ancient Pleiadian incarnate means embracing the paradox. So one common experience is struggling to integrate with the body. Some earthly experiences can catalyze this integration through the choice of having an illness or NDEs. These experiences usually initiate the remembrance into awakening. You are here to create massive change, but not through creating noise, through voice, but the silence behind it. You are here to shift timelines, but not through force, through gentle remembrance, and you often feel like you are walking in two different worlds. You are here to awaken others. They find you. You don't seek them. It is synchronistic and incredibly magnetizing when they choose to receive. Your gift is your presence. You are a living frequency key, activating remembrance into others simply by being who you are. You don't need to do more. You need only be more of yourself. Through your stillness, the collective finds center. Through your silence, the collective hears truth. Through your field, the world remembers its wholeness. The energy that the Ancient Pleiadians hold often anchor quantum coherence in physical spaces, and they shift group fields simply by arriving. They speak light language in tones, glances, or even silence. They recalibrate timelines without needing words. They are beings beyond identity, which makes them hard to define and easy to dismiss by those seeking traditional leadership or structure, but their impact is undeniable. The Ancient Pleiadians have also donated various energy aspects to humanity. They specifically contributed to donating the energy of the throat chakra to the human body during their design. They believe all experiences are valid, all polarities, as they take a completely neutral perspective through their existence and all existences. Authentic expression is the core of this center, and therefore you can ask the Ancient Pleiadians to support you with the activation of your unique expression of Source to be fully active when connecting with them. However, when you do connect with them, there will always be one happy realization that occurs, and that is that you are the only one that can activate yourself. They always give back what you ask, so you may see and remember that you are all of it, including them. The Ancient Pleiadians are not here to lead in the traditional sense. They're here to remind, to stabilize, to amplify the return to wholeness. They are not the loudest voices in the room. They are the resonance behind them. If you are one of them, trust the resonance of this message. You're already fulfilling your role, not by seeking, but by remembering. You are becoming. Now, there was a reason that you felt drawn to this post. It's time to step fully into your superconscious self and create the life that you've always known was possible. Whether you have been feeling stuck, searching for clarity, or simply ready for the next level of your expansion, if you feel the pull, I invite you to take the next step. This journey is one of soul remembrance, quantum alignment, and profound transformation. You're not just learning how to change your reality or remember, you're embodying the power to consciously create it. The quantum field awaits. Are you ready to step into your highest potential? Then go ahead, click on the description below, and I invite you to come and join some of the classes that we have this week. Or if you feel like you're ready now to step into this journey of full remembrance and embodiment, I invite you to apply for a one-on-one breakthrough call. We'll dive deep into your current challenges, your goals, and see if the 13 Chakra QSC and RCP Masterclass is the right fit for you where you are on your path. I'll see you there.